What is going on, guys? It is Blink here, back with another video. Now, as you guys can see, it's not Fortnite, as I haven't been playing too much Fortnite recently, although I do plan on getting back to it soon. Just been enjoying my time on other games, and I've decided I want to start releasing content for plenty of other games too. And yes, I know I'm a little late for Call of Duty content, but I'll be sticking to a few core games like Fortnite, COD, and Halo, which will be coming out in the next few days, guys, so be on the lookout for that. In this video, I'll be explaining everything the most recent patch notes have to offer. Now, these patch notes were super hyped up by a few Infinity Ward staff members. It was made to seem like it was a big overhaul, and I'll reread what was written by one of the staff members, which made it seem like this update was going to be pretty insane. Now, first tweet we got on the list is, what went out today was a patch. We have an update coming out in the next few days that includes fixes to perks, private match options, weapons, and more. This was the update that happened a few days ago, guys, which were some bug fixes and tweaks, basically the same update as today's. There was another update that was posted a few days after this last one, which said, finalizing notes for the big update you all keep asking about. Notes are a little over 2 pages long, lots of good stuff in here. So yeah, it seems like this was going to be quite the update, guys, and unfortunately this wasn't as big as it was hyped to be. It was more of just like some technical fixes, bug fixes throughout the game, which is fine as I'm not complaining. The issue is that Infinity Ward have to get something going within the next few weeks at a maximum, because Call of Duty is just getting more and more stale, and it's been quite the same since the beta, and I'd hate to see it die out. Now, one more thing I want to mention is that this update was supposedly not the big overhaul update that was tweeted. Some people are saying that it's coming soon, although others have said this was it, and I'll give it a few days and see what the devs have to say. Maybe there is something bigger and better coming soon, but we just have to wait and see. Now, starting off with the patch notes, they added 2 new special operations called Hardbanger and Brimstone. Overall though, guys, I've never played any of the operations, but with all the feedback I've been hearing, they seem to be super hard as the enemies spawn in quite fast and there's way too many of them, so that's something they have to fix up. Now, next on the list, we've got gun game, and you guys know the classic gun game most games have. So basically, each kill you get, you receive a new gun and you progress with other opponents, and the last one to get the last gun wins the game. Now, I'm not sure if it's a knife or a gun as the last kill, as I never gave it a go yet, as I got right onto these patch notes. Now, we don't exactly know if this mode will be permanent or if it'll be removed just like the night vision mode was, but we'll just have to wait and see. After this, there was also a whole section of realism added with the game modes of Domination, Hardpoint, Headquarters, and Kill Confirmed. So basically a hardcore mode, which just means there's no HUD and your opponents take about like 1 bullet to kill. Simple as that. Moving on, we've got a Footstep fix. This was one of the big topics being talked about on Reddit, and it's one we've needed to fix for quite some time. So, adjusted volume and sound type played for crouch walking and walking while aiming down sights. Now, I've tested this out in game and it's much better than it was, much quieter than it was before. Now, I still feel like the running footsteps are still heard from way too far of a distance, and these weren't fixed in the patch notes, so I do hope those also get adjusted. And I do think it'll happen because there was earlier patch notes that were personally for the devs, which were released and shortly after removed. Underneath the footsteps, you can see they had a bullet which stated, "This is a hot topic in the community and it's not the change they were hoping to see. Our core players wanted to see footsteps volume dramatically reduced." So as you guys can see, it's still going to be worked on, which is great. Now, I don't understand why they're picking at it and not just fixing it right off the bat. Why make multiple footstep updates when you know exactly what the community wants? Now, I just hope this footstep update doesn't take plenty of more updates and tuning just to get to that dramatically sound reduction part they stated. Alright, so after this, we've got a new thermal update which allows you to see through smokes when using a thermal scope. I personally don't know if this is a good update or bad, but I'll just have to figure that out the more I play. Right below, we've got some progression fixes. So nothing too major, just some more accurate descriptions on certain challenges, which are head up, destroy vehicles with launchers, doing work, aggression, expert gunsmith, and one trick pony. You guys can get more info by just going through your challenges and taking a look at those. On top of this, there were a few tracking fixes for some weapon camos, which were the rocket launcher and the Model 860. So if you had a hard time unlocking camos for both those guns, well, now you guys know why. Moving on, the Scar had a slight ADS time increase, and I feel like it was already quite slow, so it got nerfed a little more. But anyways, reduction to barrel and bipod grip penalties. So just basically improving a few Scar attachments. Alright, so after this, there was a fix to some of the perks, first being Spotter, which was not marking equipment, field upgrades, or kill streaks through walls in free-for-all. EOD ended up having a fix for players losing HUD elements after hacking an enemy's claymore in certain scenarios. Quick fix was not giving a faster regeneration when earning kills with the throwing knife, which is now fixed, and Amped was not stowing the Rise Shield as quickly as it should. So just a bunch of positive fixes towards the perks. Alright, so lastly, we've got a fix towards the camera being stuck on the death location when transitioning to spectate. This bug was quite annoying, especially when you're running a game of search and destroy. Basically, at any spot you got eliminated, your camera would be stuck there and it wouldn't spectate your teammate. So you'd essentially be able to give accurate callouts to your teammates on where the enemies are at. This was only going on for the past few days though, and thankfully it was fixed within this current update. Alright guys, so let's wrap it up here. I hit all the key components of this update that you guys would have liked to know as quick as possible. If you guys did enjoy this video though, then a like and a sub would be greatly appreciated, as it does help me out a lot. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day and night, and I'll see you on the next one.